according to my comment section, according to YouTube channels, Terence Crawford fans have a new public enemy number one, Jaron Ennis. Now, they had like a 5-year-long battle with Spence fans where they went back and forth. Really, really entertaining.
Yeah.
But in the fashion that Spence lost, it seemed like that fight doesn't have the same buzz as it had the first time.
Yeah.
So now, Terence Crawford fans have been highly critical of Jaron Ennis, his resume, negotiations with Black Prime, not staying in the WBO route, and I'm trying to. No, that's about it. What's your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's a cycle. Cause I remember like 6 years ago, Earl Spence was the hottest thing pumping, and nobody could beat him. And I remember talking to the boy from out Texas, Corey Bradshaw. He was an Earl Spence boy, and he thought I didn't like Earl Spence. I'm like, no, I respect all fighters. But I'm like, Terence Crawford beat him, bro. I'm like, Terence Crawford beat him. So fast forward to now, because he did beat him, it's all of a sudden, it's all these homegrown, synthetic, everything, a little bit of everything, all these fans coming out the woodworks that a lot of these guys wasn't even talking about Crawford. A lot of them didn't even know about Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Now they swear on Crawford. And I get it. I get it because what he did was, you know what I mean, he dismantled a guy that everybody else was high off. You know what I mean? So now he got all these new fans. So what happens is Boots Ennis happened to be from Philadelphia. YSM Sports Media happens to be from Philadelphia. All of a sudden, you know, we everything in the book just for backing our guy, but we only backing him because he can fight. He the real thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, because he's from Philly, but it's not like we wrong. Now, we would be wrong if he couldn't handle the work, but we saying, since he can handle it, I mean, make it happen. But people like, man, he don't deserve to be in there. He don't. So who was supposed to be in there with him? Because the other guys ain't want no trouble. And Crawford said, you know, he sent offers and Boots said it was false, or they did send an offer to them and ain't nobody sent that. I don't care about none of that. I want to see the fight. You know what I mean? I hope they fight. That's my whole thing.
I don't understand why fans don't want to see the fight. And
but you know why?
It's like explain it to me, because I feel like that's a good fight for boxing.
But the reason it's a great fight for boxing. Terence Crawford know it. Boots Ennis know it. Everybody else know it. The reason nobody want to see it, nobody wants their guy to lose. So since this is my new guy, I went and bought all this Terence Crawford merch. I got this, you know, I got pictures of him. He signed my baby mom titty when we was in Texas. You know what I'm saying? All this crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? People don't want to be wrong about it. Boots hasn't been in there with a guy like Terence Crawford, but he has what it takes to be a guy like Terence Crawford. They don't want that to happen just because for a long time, nobody talked about him, nobody cared about him. And like I said, I was saying this shit 6 years ago, maybe 7. I was saying, yo, he'll beat Earl Spence. He beat Earl Spence. Now, remember, right before he beat Earl Spence, people was calling me crazy because I said he would stop him. Yeah. Then when he stopped him, I was like, you know what I mean, the Messiah for like 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's the same dudes who were praising you in your comments. Now you do a Boots interview in which you saying you want to see him fight, and now they saying, gee, you biased.
Yeah, they gonna always say, well, I'm biased coming from Philly, but listen, I'm gonna call it straight. Boots ain't never seen nothing like Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford ain't never seen nothing like Boots. It's 50-50. You know what I mean? Boots got crazy skill set. Terence Crawford got crazy skill set. 50-50. The only thing Boots was missing was a belt, and now he got one. What y'all want to do? You know what I'm saying? The age thing, we know Bud almost 10 years older than him. All right, Boots got him there, but then we know Bud got him with the experience. We know all these things. We not running away from none of this, or we not trying to act like we don't see it. We know what type of fight it is. The thing is, Boots is the guy that got the shit.
I've never seen so many excuses on why a fight shouldn't happen
Yeah.
I thought we were boxing fans.
That's a
I
great
thought we want to see these matchups.
Man, listen, if this was in the 90s, the 80s, the fight would be next. As simple as that. That fight would be next. As far as the fans, I mean, I get it because they in love. And when you in love, it's hard to see the red flags. And I'm not saying there's red flags there, but I'm saying the red flags are mainly with themselves. Because just like 70% of y'all was Earl Spence fans not too long ago. There was a lot of big fish shit going on. And guess what? I still love Earl Spence. I still think Earl Spence a gangster. I still think he a mean motherfucker. And not just anybody gonna do what Terence Crawford did to him. I still got love for Terence Crawford. He a bad motherfucker. I got love for Boots. He a bad motherfucker. That's just what it is. But the fight, come on, man. We want to see the fight.
Want to see that fight?
We want to see. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. And people act like I be getting paid or I'm not getting paid for none of this shit. I ain't getting, you know what I'm saying? We just talking about boxing. That's how this shit started. That's how it's going to end. We talking about boxing. You know what I'm saying? And when I think boxing and I think 147 pounds, I think about Boots Ennis and Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
Great fight.
Present and the future of the division.
That's all.
So I would love to see it.
That's a great
I just
fight.
want to see it.
I thought that's what's supposed to happen in competition.
Yo.